And welcome to Biscuit 10 RPG, everybody. I know that it's been quite a while since we've been here for City of Illumination, but we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping before that happens. For all updates and everything, including City of Illumination as well as Red to Black, the Black Ballad series. If you want to know if we have a show or if something's canceled or any of the new release stuff that I'm working on, threads. I have officially deactivated my Twitter account because that place is awful. So it doesn't work like it's supposed to, and I'm done with it. So follow me on Threads at Biscuit10RPG. It's also linked to my Instagram as well as all the other accounts that I still actually managed to keep. So go there or biscuit10rpg.com. And that's all I got. So without further ado, Mike, what the hell have we been up to?
Well, pretty easy. You guys have been swimming for the past 2 months in limbo. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for coming back to watch Sea Illumination and see where the Sand Swimmers go from where we last left off, and that's what we'll go ahead and talk about. So I'll go ahead and briefly summarize what happened 2 months ago, which was hilarious. Here we go. So, City Illumination, session 110. As the unknown galleon, led by a sea dragon, surged towards the party, the Sandstormers hastily set a counterattack in motion. With the rest of the crew bracing, George attempting to dodge the impending ramming, Biz would warp Oxen's barbarian pupils directly onto the prow of the ship with his flying carpet. Underneath the waves, a band of Meros surged forward ahead to meet the allied Trogodons, who in turn surged ahead in response at the behest of Biz. Ox's plan was simple: cut the ship down before it even slammed into his own. Unleashing the might of his sinister greatsword, he realized that the galleon was far too immense and it would require more time and more damage for the ship to actually stop at its current pace. Large anacondas were wrapped around the masts of the enemy ship and soon revealed themselves to be Yuan-Ti marksmen who had unleashed poisonous arrows that managed to hit and damage both Coralox and Lorenza. Beneath Ox, beneath Ox, one of the Trogonons was magically transformed into a sperm whale. But grabbing his true attention was, at least for a second, was a glimpse of a large turtle with multiple heads in the bowels of the enemy galleon. As the enemy ship got ever closer, they spotted two new enemies that led these freeborns, a sea elf with an eye patch and a Yuan-Ti mage of sorts. Thankfully, the sea dragon diverted its attention from the two Ocean Two Walker to engage the horde of Trogonons, led by a sperm whale that was polymorphed into a Trogonon. But George could not dodge the incoming vessel, unfortunately. He made the drastic decision to turn the ship hard to starboard, forcing all the sandstormers to hold on for life, while Biz simply allowed himself to fall, as he did not have the strength to even hold on in such a situation. Corlox, Steven, Silver, and Givy all were flung to port side and fell overboard, including Biz too, I believe. But that really didn't make a difference. Godolina in the air casted Featherfall on as many as she could, with Biz using his own magic to save the rest. Ordering his Trogonons to break the bottom of the enemy ship after learning from Ox that there was some foul, multiple-headed dragon monsters in the bowels. Um, they relayed to Biz that there were, in fact, two docile, huge, snapping hydras in the hull. The inevitable finally occurred, however, as the enemy galleon rammed straight into the two Ocean Two Walker, hitting the side of the stern and once again sending a majority party flinging out over the ship into the water nearby as other ship, was crashing into it. Bursting from the hull, the two snapping hydras emerged with both new unique characters, moving to a hatch built into one of the snapping turtle's shells. As the Sandstormer's ship began to take water, a large but faster snapping and the large and snapping faster snapping hydras escaped. The Sea Dragon hit the final nail in the coffin for the 202 Walker and its crew by unleashing a mighty tsunami. 500-foot waves towered over them all and crashed, sending ships and bodies everywhere. As the waves cleared, the sandstormers were left out in the open ocean, miles away from land, with no ship. Now that's where we pick up after 2 months of being away. Um, Joyous times.
Oop.
Joyous times.
Oh my god, we're in the water.
You're in the water. You, the sandstormers, are adrift. After the 500-foot tsunami waves have cleared, you obviously can't see that much around you beyond, what was it, 10 miles on control weather?
Let me check
Bismuth?
that.
Yeah. But regardless, the waters is relatively calm for the most part. All of you are within sight of each other, thankfully. So you can all see each other. Some of you may be floating, some of you may be holding on to some trogodons who have survived. Some of you may be also hanging on to pieces of the wrecked Two Ocean Two Walker. I will say that the Two Ocean Two Walker has been split in two at this point and is probably 35 to 40% submerged underwater. The enemy ship, however, is completely submerged after the entire front was smashed and it just took on all that water. Not to mention the two snapping hydras that bursted from beneath pretty much ended its chances of floating ever again. And that ship, some of you can see, is probably about 30 feet 30 feet below the water surface. But like I said, all of you are all present. It is calm, but as I will remind you all, there is a large, heavy fog that pretty much surrounds Zehe Island, where you're all currently at. You are just south of it. You are still quite a few miles away from shoreline. But yeah, Bismuth. How wide is the
It's a
area effect?
5 mile
5 miles.
radius.
So
So
within 5 miles, it's clear waters, but you still see a barrier of fog. Now, you do know the general idea of where Zehe Island is. It should be like north of you, but you can barely see it, if that. For the most part, you can't really see anything north of you. South of you, you can see the ocean and maybe a speckle of Sussex Island that you just had left from. But other than that, you're all in the water.
Well,
The Trogodons are snapping, moving around. They're trying to help as many people as they possibly can. So
Where's my flying carpet?
you're on your flying carpet.
Oh, that's right. I'm fine then.
Yeah. It's a little singed a
beautiful.
little bit, but I mean, yeah, it's not gone.
didn't it
It's
get shrinked a little bit more?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's like back to like what it was also before it got
Yeah,
fixed.
it's a like standing carpet. You have
Yeah, it's like
to,
yeah, pretty much.
I should have asked for it to be fireproof.
You
yeah,
could have.
not a really good
That would
idea.
have been smart.
That would have been yeah, but hindsight's 2020, so
Hooray for me and my magic butt.
yes.
Okay,
All
we
right.
should probably start swimming. Use the troglodytes to get to Sahe Island, so we're not stuck out here in the water for another ship to show up and blast us out of it.
Yeah.
Well, that'll take a while. You just start swimming. So my plan, I had to hold concentration on control weather to keep
You
us
do, yes.
from this, but Bismuth 2 doesn't. So if we wanted, he could start turning people into sperm whales and just have them carry us. And they're faster than we would be at swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that works.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's either that or we kind of turn tail and go back to one of our allies.
Absolutely not.
I it's not really the best option. They have stuff to do also, and we're still pretty close. It would take them pretty long time to get to us to pick us up, I would think.
The only other idea I had that is reasonable, but is very risky to do, is to teleport directly to the island. But I'd be doing it with the knowledge that I'm just familiar with it. So I'd just be blind teleporting into it. So there's a good chance it'd go wrong.
What are the odds on that? Like,
Teleport.
95%.
It's really low. So I don't
Not that
even
low.
would I even viewed it once? It's just description, right?
If it's just based on stream because you haven't been there before,
Yeah. So it would be description, which would be
yeah,
to get off target, it's 40. So to get there on target is 74 to 100. So it's a quarter of a chance to just do it correctly. But we'd have to do it twice because it's not enough. It's too many people, and me and Biz2 would both have to teleport.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and then off target is another quarter of it. Similar area is another quarter, which actually no, sorry, similar area is less. It's 44 to 53. And then mishap, which is like something really bad goes wrong, is 1 to 43. So it's like nearly half of it.
Yeah, so Biz would be rolling a
Directly at you and
D100.
go, let's do it.
Yeah. So it's like it's either we gamble a lot on that I'm able to roll good, or we just spend some time with
Yeah,
whales.
the chances are a lot higher at this point. So between a 1 to 43 is what Biz would have to roll. If you roll as a 43, you'd be taking force damage and you'd be somewhere completely different at
Yeah, we're
my
completely off. Whatever the DM feels like doing, punish us.
no, not
Even
much, but it'd be
even similar area would probably just put us at a different island, right?
yeah, like you could be back on mainland or something or somewhere else.
Yeah. So like it could go really
A new
wrong.
adventure starts for at least one character.
So
Um,
that's the options I have at least, unless someone else has something else. But
it- I don't really have a lot exactly. I'm not really the planning type. I would, it seems. So I don't like the odds that. So I would say sperm whale is the way to go. That's fast at least and can bring more people. I don't know how long it would take to swim there, but we can see it at least. So it shouldn't take so long.
that is the biggest issue. It takes us a
You guys
while. I might run out of spell
you can all make a
slots.
survival check to because you guys roll relatively no, and with George and Kiris being as your companions, I've lowered the DC so that everyone can probably make a better guess. You weren't too far away with your ship, but without your ship, it's a lot longer. But like I said, there's a good plan with turning a few people into sperm whales and people riding on them.
I rolled an 18.
15.
15.
10.
Okay. 10. So Tav, you have the best out of that. Thankfully, you remembered what George said in his drunken stupor when he was at the wheel. You guys, before the events, probably about a couple miles before that, George did mention with Curious that you guys are probably around 35 miles from the shore, but he estimated that because he couldn't really see the shoreline per se because of this so-called this grand fog that has encapsulated the entire Zehe Island. So roughly around 35, maybe 40 miles south um, of your location.
Hmm. As a non-American, that tells me nothing.
Let me do some math. Hold on. So 60 feet a second, or 6 seconds is so the so 600 a minute. 600. So we're going 36,000 feet an hour.
Yes, but we could go all the way
So
in a
we'd be
fraction of a
going
second.
we'd be going 6.8 miles an hour with whales. So it'd take us a while. It'd take us like what, 5 hours, six
Like what,
hours?
57 kilometers south of your location?
So
Yeah,
something
okay,
like that.
then it's gonna take some time. Yeah.
It's a little bit out there.
it'll take some hours. That's the issue. If it takes too long, then Biz2 will run out of spell slots and source waypoints. Points. Because all it has is probably twin spell it to get enough people on both whales, right?
How long does control weather last? An hour?
It lasts 8 hours, so I'm
8
able to hold
hours.
that for long
So you
enough.
got yeah, so you would have 7 hours, 6, 7 hours to hold it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you had Biz 2 cast that
Probably more.
on
I have made him at 18th level, so he has 14 source points and
okay.
a few 5th and 4th level spell slots left. So it's yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
He has I have 3 spell slots on Biz 2 to cast Polymorph. And then, assuming I twin spell it, that'd be. I'd have enough for 1 extra casting, not twinned. So,
So Biz 2 doesn't need to concentrate?
he's not concentrating on anything right now.
Oh, he does not concentrate. Yeah, currently, yeah.
Out of curiosity, I can use find steed. Could I find a water steed that is strong, intelligent, and loyal?
It has to assume the form of a warhorse, a pony, a camel, elk, or mastiff. Uh, I
Water camel.
the thing is, if you were like a paladin or like something of like water, I would have been like, oh yeah, you can summon a dolphin or like a shark, but like you're not.
Okay.
Unless you like just change religions right now and be like, oh, water deities. I don't know.
I mean,
But
Yeah,
no,
do
no.
another switch up.
I mean, we did help out a water deity, yeah. Be like,
Yeah, but
hey,
that's
you want to help a brother out?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
oh, you're talking about a Kenton?
Yeah.
I mean, how would you go about asking for help from a god that you don't worship?
Be like, hey, bro, we helped.
I understand that, but like, what are you doing as a character?
Oh, I mean, Ox is an idiot. He'd probably put his
Right.
face in the water and start trying to talk to the deity of the water.
Sure. So Ox is doing that.
Let's be real, even if you do get 1 water steed, that carries what? 1, 2 people at most?
Yeah, it feels like if it's like a I don't know, some sort of water sea, but it's in the middle of the ocean. That was like
So,
it's not
God.
going fast.
really, what is this doing for us?
Plus you have a carpet, so I don't know why. Oh well, he voted for someone else. But no, yeah, regardless.
Just
Okay.
helping
if
out the
we're-
best I can.
If we're going through with the whale plan, we need 2 volunteers, or I can turn my Chagodons into whales. I think it'd be easier if we turn some of us into whales because they can swim.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And how fast Tridons is 30 feet of swim speed?
I think so.
So
Let me go check.
let's do some math here.
It is, yeah, 30 feet swim. So they'll start lagging behind at some point.
Yeah. So 35 miles is 184,000 feet. So 184,000 divided by what's the fastest speed on spring wheel? 60?
60 is the normal speed. If we dashed, it'd be 100.
Right.
But,
So
right.
60, that's 3,000, and then divided by another 60. So it's about probably about like a couple hours.
Yeah, that's what I was.
It's
Yeah,
not bad. But yeah, you would have to spend your sorcery points to continue.
yeah. Basically, Biz 2 will be spent by the time we get there.
Right.
If we get there with his spell slots.
Right. Yeah. So I mean,
Just- It's a bit of a gamble in of itself because he's kind of low already. On spell.
yeah, he'll pretty much be no spell slots eventually.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, unless anyone else has a different plan, you could make rafts, but that obviously would take time.
Take a while.
All your
Working on
food, all your food and
timeline.
water is gone, so you do have pretty much some. You need a plan that's fast that you could do right away. This
Yeah, and he
seems
also
like
needs to
the best
happen
one.
within 8 hours so we don't get caught up in the mist and storm.
Yeah, right. Which I don't think anyone's going to waste that much time unless Ox really chooses to continue putting his face in the water for 5-6 hours.
I mean, a
asking for a
hippocampus
deity.
is technically a water horse.
Yeah,
wow.
but it's not. Yeah, no, you are completely right. A hippocampus is definitely basically a water horse. But once again, you're asking a deity that you don't have any faith towards. And
That's
sure,
fine.
you've helped it. You've definitely helped it. Maybe if
I'll
you
give
had a priest, maybe you had a priest or priestess with you, it'd probably be different.
Yeah, I'll do it for like 5 minutes, and when inevitably nothing happens.
Right. Narzan and Kumal are doing it, and everyone else is just watching, wondering what they're doing. Barbarian
Event-
things.
We eventually pull our head up and be like, well, someone needs to
Yeah.
teach us how to pray to water deities.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
That's
who-
not gonna be me.
Do we need to baptize or something? Or, like-
I mean, we're in the ocean.
I
Maybe
thought that was I thought we were baptized. I thought that would be like
we
step
all fell in the
one.
water. Yeah, we've been baptized by the ocean.
I thought falling in the water was baptism. So
God,
are we all baptized?
I think you need
I've
a
got-
priest for that.
Yeah,
Oh, who's a
Nobody here is a
No, it's a
priest or a
priest.
Yeah,
cleric.
we might
No one's a
have to
cleric.
wait for
I
Nobel
mean,
to get over
technically,
here.
George is a captain. If he can marry people, doesn't that make him a man of the cloth?
Well, no, that's definitely not a man of cloth. He's just like preordained. So like he's not he's preordained. So yes, he has some
I can marry people.
capacity.
Does that make me a priest?
But like, yeah, he's like, I can marry you to the ocean.
That might
I can marry you to this bottle of liquor that I somehow managed to keepsake. Everything else is gone.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Who's the lucky
Two-
two getting turned into whales? Or do we think? Because all of us can fit on one whale, right?
All of you can fit
So-
one whale.
Okay.
Yeah,
then
you don't need to
maybe-
make two whales, but
then
you
we
just need to.
Then we definitely have enough spell slots then, because I can make more. So who wants to be the whale?
Ox,
Actually,
be the whale.
Yeah, the whale can do it.
Ox, we're volunteering you to be a whale.
But you'll also have to understand that the whale can't dash because he has to go underwater to do that.
Yeah.
So you're
it's just
not
gonna be
dashing.
60 feet.
It's just gonna be 60 feet.
It's gonna be a
Which
slow
is-
trip, but
Yeah.
it'll happen.
You'll still have to recast it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It'll work. It's just gonna be a long journey. Because you have technically no fresh water on you, unless on your persons, but I would think the players would have water on them. I don't think your NPCs would.
I think I have some in my bag.
And then obviously food, because by the time you get to the island, it will be nighttime. So it'll be beyond past a full 24 hours. So you will all be taking 1 point of exhaustion.
By the time we get to the island, I can get a piece of the island and I can teleport back to Macerna and come back. So by tomorrow, it's not a problem. But
Sure.
for today, it is.
Sure. Yes. All right. So who's the lucky one? Or are you just gonna do one of your Trogodons?
Ox, you want to be the whale? You
What?
seem really want to be in touch with water creatures right now.
I mean, I am
Narzan,
the,
Kamal,
I am the
definitely-
good guy. Sure, why not?
Yeah, but I would assume Narzan and Kamal also would like. I want to be a whale.
Well, you guys can take turns. Don't worry. We got a few hours.
Yes, they headbutt each other.
All right. Biz 2 holds his hand out and Ox's form begins to kind of like crush and reform itself into a bigger whale form.
Oh god, I forgot. That's how you polymorph people. Yeah. So after a brief unsettling scene of Ox getting his bones broken and then regrown in various terrible ways, you are a blue sperm whale.
Yeah. For once, I kind of look normal.
Yeah, you actually do sort of look normal, even though sperm whales aren't blue.
Eh. The ocean.
Yeah, it's the ocean tint. Yeah. People climb aboard. It doesn't take too long for you to gain the reins over your newfound features, Ox. Though the big mouth is something that is obviously a little bit different. As you open your mouth, like, oh, this is crazy. You suck in like gallons upon gallons of salt water, and yeah, it's just all these new things, man. It's all these. I would assume Ox is really just
I'm just vibing.
he's just testing all these new things out. Tail splashing in the waves,
Yeah.
almost hits somebody. Yeah, you are a lot bigger, so you're not really used to presence of smaller creatures, like as small as the party. So
Mhm.
everyone gets on as much as they could. Because you can only go your moon speed, you can't dash because there's really nothing to hold on to. Unless I'll say that Curious and some of the others will, grab as much of the rope from the mast that's usable to wrap around Ox so that everyone's sort of hold on. But for the most part, everyone's sort of hanging on to each other, which is not a comfortable ride at all. But yeah, after the first hour, you guys are sort of all you can barely see the coastline or the shoreline up ahead, but it's still lightly obscured because of the fog that you're within. And so Biz2 will recast Polymorph on Ox to continue it. And by the time you get there, it's been about 2.5 hours. It's been a little slow pace. There are a lot of times because even though Ox has all his, features, he doesn't have everything. So like there are a lot of things where it's like, oh man, that looks like a good spot to sleep or to rest right now. It's like there's this like very at the bottom of like this area. It's like 300 feet down. There's like, oh, it's a great spot to just chill out.
Take,
Wait, no, I can't do that.
take a nap.
Yeah, it's like I could take a nap right there. Oh, look at a bunch of krill. Ooh, hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
I will be eating fish as we keep going.
I don't think sperm whales
Um,
eat fish.
I
Well, I
do.
mean, they could probably just take them in the mouth, but they can't really eat them, right? It's only
No, I
those
mean,
like
I don't
krill.
know.
Oh no, you're right, right. They can eat like small fish.
Hmm.
So yeah, you just open your mouth and
Hmm.
it takes you a while to get
Oh.
used to you taking in like 100 gallons of water and then spinning it back out through your blowhole, which so yeah, sometimes you blow too
God.
hard and it's just like sounds like a large fart noise. Everyone's like, "What the heck?"
Sometimes I kind of wait. Kamal and Narzan are near it.
Yeah. No, I would understand that. I will lie, Narzan and Kamal would probably be like, "Oh, okay, I see how this is." And they plug the hole, which is not good for you. And you're just like, "Oh," start freaking out. It's like, oh, I can't breathe. Stop it! Unplug it. So yeah, I can imagine the trip is tumultuous. It has its humor, but eventually you get there by nightfall. It's around 2 in the morning. I don't know. It's about sorry, it's about 5 p.m. 6 p.m. You get lost in the mist a little bit, but by the time you get there, it is basically sun. Oh no, it's only sunset. Around sunset. So it's around sunset. You guys are getting tired, but you guys still can do things for a few hours. When you get to the island, the fog goes all the way up to the shoreline. So you don't know where you're landing south until you get to the island. So when you get to the island, all you can make survival checks, including you, Ox, because you'd probably be a back to your blue half-orc form by now.
Hmm?
Get a bearing where you guys are at.
How
Jesus,
many
I am
spells
not doing good today.
plus what I was spent?
2.
Okay.
I will feel 13. 1-4.
8,
Uh,
and I
ooh,
have a plus
Good.
7.
8. Okay. Yeah. You're still in the mindset of being a sperm whale.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's no water around. I can't tell. I can't use sonar and shit. So so Biz, you take a gander around, you look at the shoreline because you can visibly see the shoreline. You just can't see anything beyond the shoreline out in the ocean because of the immense fog. But from where you guys are at, if let's see, do I have a? Don't think I do. Unfortunate. Okay, well, I'll just go to my world manual. You are south, obviously, of Zehe Island. So if you guys look on Zehe Islands, if you go to the map, um, Tornatols. Load, please. Please load. Okay. I'm going to edit it. Map. I am deleting the 2 Ocean 2 Walker because it's gone for now.
Oh no.
So if you guys refresh the Tornatols map, you'll see the yellow star marker on the
Oh, that
Zehe
one.
Islands. That is where you have landed. Now, if you remember, you did talk to Molshiad. He did say that Ekmonu and Zuvex made a camp southeast on the southeastern most part of the island. You do know that Molshiad is roughly around 2 days out from Zehe. He is heading his way to the camp. The Grand Admiral is still far to the east, and Nurbanu is heading northwest to engage with some more freeborns to secure the waters around it. Um, on the island, you can hear in the distance battles, well, not really battles, but the sound of howling. Various areas of larger hounding, like howls, sorry, howling Um, you can hear battle maybe in the far distance, not like immense battle, but like the clanging of and shouting of people. But you mostly hear distant howls throughout various aspects north of your location throughout the island. You all know that there has been a large horde of lycans, werewolves, were-tigers, were-rats, were-boars, have made their way to the island, probably thanks to the Hibis corpse. But that is where you're currently at.
Mm.
Guys, don't know where the Spirit of Grottos is at to stop this ritual. Um, but you can look to investigate some of those areas on the islands. But it's up to you. What do you want to do now?
As we land, I'm gonna pick up a rock. Just stick
Okay.
it.
Okay. Sounds good. You pick up a rock. It's a mimic.
You odd.
You
I intimidated to
infiltrated.
stay a rock.
It stays a rock for now.
Okay. Should we find a place to camp, or should we go to Akamundo's camp? Or should we start exploring? I don't think we should start exploring because we're all pretty tired and beat. But
I think we should go to the camp. At least maybe they'll have rations and we won't, die in the middle of the night. Also, Biz, did you get a piece of the island?
That is what the rock is for.
Okay. Just making sure.
I do have some water barrels, but I don't have any rations as it is. So,
You have water barrels
yes,
in your
in my
bag of holding.
bag. Yeah,
Wait, you have a greater bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 26 days worth of rations.
And they're all in your bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Own stuff. Okay, cool. Because if they're in backpacks, they're gone. Like they're ruined. I'm pretty sure only the players have bag of holding, so I think everyone's good. It's just like
Yeah.
I have rations in my handy haversack.
yeah, that's fine too. It's just your companions would have nothing on them besides what their gear is. Okay, so plan make your way towards the Ekmonu's campsite
Yep.
on the beach. Okay,
That's what I
so,
think
yeah.
is a good idea.
yeah. I would say that one of you may have a map. That's what you guys are looking at right now from your bag of holdings. Looking at the map and figuring out where you all are exactly. With a passive insights, it's probably going to take you most of the night. You'll probably get to Agmono's camp. I mean, unless you guys want to sprint there, but I wouldn't recommend it. You'll probably be there around 2 or 3 in the morning. So you'll definitely be on the verge of of needing rest. No,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
go.
I'd rather do that than be caught sleeping out here in the middle of nowhere.
Sure. Was there anything you guys wanted to talk about or do on the way there, or you just want to fast forward to the campsites?
I'm gonna talk to them about what it feels like to be a whale.
Now, I'm sure Narzan and Kumal are the most interested. Maybe Kiris too, because he actually his whales are his favorite animals. So he probably had the most joy riding on the whale. But yeah. Go to Lena, because I forget that she can just fly. She obviously will keep her awareness focused on the jungles north of you all while you walk the beach. She'll probably be the most sentry of everybody. She obviously will bring up that that the lichen situation in the island is not good, and she's trying to figure out where all these lichens came from. Either they maybe have been brought here. How she doesn't really know they came here, but if the Hibis corpus is responsible for this, then it has to be by some nefarious ways. Silver's a little bit slow right now because actually all the Warforged are a little slow. The sand and the seawater did not help. And I'm not saying that it's like physically ruin your characters, but like narratively as you're making your way, you guys will take like short stops to get the sand out from your bodies. The salt water has dried up a good portions of your bodies that makes you a little bit slower. At least for Silver, I know that both Bizes can technically fly. Is that a spell or is that an innate feature?
The feature of
Oh,
mine is a
okay.
plus.
Yeah, but you can fly for a short amount of time. But yeah, regardless, you're Silver's just like I hate the water so much. Um, yeah, there, no one else wants to talk about anything or whatever.
The only thing I say is, hey guys, this time it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, it's okay.
Whose fault was it, Box?
It was the other ship's fault.
Yeah, we were just going to places. That
I
ship came up on us, man.
You didn't sound that way last time you spoke.
That's true.
I- Look, man, I did what I had to do.
And what was that?
I
Blaming
tried
me?
to cut that ship in half, and it didn't do much.
Oh, yeah, we're not on the same subject.
Okay.
Gordolino will also bring up the two unique characters that were on that ship. Obviously that there was a plan. Obviously they wanted to hinder us from getting to the island as long as possible. There's that sea elf with the eye patch, and then there was that UNT. So it looks like there's some UNT amongst these new arrivals for Nash Aurelia.
Weird.
I
They
don't
probably
know.
want to slow us down as much as possible so they have time to set up the ritual and get it done.
Right, but
Done.
we've never seen them before. So it begs the question of who they are and like where do they come from? Because we've only experienced out of Narcerelia's cult are these freeborn pirates and Yalkate's crew. So maybe these people could actually be like actual cultists that we've
They
never
seemed more
encountered.
powerful than the
Very
Howard
powerful.
show.
Um,
Yeah, that's a good question that
as you, yeah, sorry.
I don't have the answer to.
Right. On the beach, you can see that there are lights up ahead. You can see what looks like to be a broken ship that has sort of drifted onto the beach. It's been basically beached. There's some fires up ahead, and you can probably tell that's where the campsite is. So they probably made camp within the wreck of a ship on the beach. You're probably about half a mile away until you hear sounds of people yelling, and you can I think those probably actually everyone make perception checks as you hear what sounds like yelling and people grunting really loudly.
15.
15.
So
24.
as you all okay, yeah, so you all can hear that you hear howling, which is already a terrible indicator, but you also hear like hissing, and you hear like what sounds like mice, rats squeaking. And as you get closer, you can see that there's an explosion from some sort of magic, except the explosion is reminiscent to the explosions that the Chaos Pariahs unleash. Those cursed demons that are like behemoths with multiple eyes. They're like hulking. So you see multiple rays get shot into the area of the ship, and you hear the clanging of battle. So yeah, you guys will be making your way with all haste. You notice that you have to either go through the jungle or no, you don't have to go through the jungle. So as you make your way towards the beach, you realize that the beach starts to turn into like a rocky delta. So there's a lot of cliffs and stuff at this area. And you realize that the ship probably didn't know that this was here and it crashed here. Regardless, you are on top of a bunch of cliffs overlooking this sort of sea delta. Delta is like a basically splits of land that lead from a large river out to the ocean. Um, and from there, you can hear the clanging of battle. You see the numerous campfires within the camp. As you get there, the smell of blood is profound. And as you get to the edge of the cliff, you can all see that there's a battle between Zeal mercenaries that were hired by Elran and his guys. Um, intelligencers and agents that were part of Molchiad's crew that are currently fighting curse hounds, those curse demons that look like wolves, and a bunch of were rats and a couple of wereboars who are crashing into the broken shipwreck, trying to kill the arbitrators and zeal mercenaries of Akmonu's camp. You don't see Akmonu, you don't see Zuvex, which you're probably not surprised not seeing them here, but you do see two individuals who stick out from the rest of these arbitrator lackeys and mercenaries. You see a rugged dwarf, a suave, rugged dwarf that appears to be that is donning sort of swashbuckler type clothing. He's got an overcoat, he's got a vest, he's got a hairy chest, clean cut, smooth, sharp beard. He's a good looking dwarf, Tev. He is wielding he is wielding. I'm trying to get some more visuals here. Let's see. I have him. I thought they would be here. They're not here. Okay. Factions. Oh no, Molchiad's people. Molchiad's here. Suave, he definitely looks roguelike. You can see that he has a belt of daggers, throwing daggers specifically, including two very nice looking short swords. He's throwing knives at a nearby curse hound that eventually kills it. You can see him barking orders to a couple of nearby mercenaries, but they soon get bitten by by two were rats who then just not only bite them but stab them repeatedly as they bite them. And then there's another individual, looks like to be a half orc with a one of those weird beards that just grows from the bottom of his chin
Mhm.
and just grows out, and there's just nothing else. It's just like a large, massive goatee, but it's sort of also like from his cheeks over here.
Mhm.
He's wearing dark brown robes, with some very tough leathers. He's only armed with a short sword and a light crossbow, but you can see him slinging eldritch blasts. And you can see him enact an armor of hexes on a nearby were-rat that he eventually kills. So those are the two unique characters. I'll go ahead and show pictures to you guys. Nope, that's not what it is. There's the dwarf, and here is the half-orc. Like I said, you don't see Akmonu, and you don't see Zuvex. Akmonu is like the undead Asimar, and Zuvex is the oops. It's the Shadow Elf. Let's see. So Goldwyn flying probably 5 feet. I'll just pull you guys over here. Probably the barbarians are up front. Biz 1, Biz 2, Steven, who is dying for dead meat. So he's like frothing at the mouth with all these dead bodies over here.
Hmm.
He's like, I need a hand. I need a hand job. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I
So
know, but don't say it like that. Don't ever say it like that again.
he looks at you and he says, God damn it. So on the map on roll 20, if you're all on there, you can see that the encampment is it's lacking. It look from what it looks like, Akmonu and Zuvex came here with these people and then just said make camp and then left. So they try to do their best, but you can already see that there are a lot of bodies already on the front of this ship.
Mhm.
But yeah, what are you guys doing right now? They're just engaging. Um, you can see over here that there is a larger were-rat in a hood who seems to be enacting a spell of sorts. It looks like
Do
he's been ritual casting something. And then over here you see a dire werebore who smashes into the ship over here, shaking it. Some of the men fall to their feet as more of these hounds start to close in on them.
just out of curiosity, do we have one level of exhaustion?
You are about to. I would say after this combat, oh, actually, no, you would have a level of exhaustion. So you're all suffering from 1 point of exhaustion right now,
That's
Perfect.
great.
unless you have any potions of vitality or greater restorations available.
I have less, so I
I
don't think that
have
works.
A
a
Sir does not
get
work.
her done attitude.
Lesser only takes away minor conditions like poison, paralyzed, diseases.
Okay, yeah.
Greater will take away that.
Well, then we're fucked.
I don't really care if Biz has it, but does Silver have it, even though she's a Warforged, or is it?
You all are
Just-
still humanoids.
All right.
You all are still living. You're not constructs.
But
You have stamina.
It's gonna be unfortunate for stealth checks.
Yeah, I'll just put ones
Who
for
needs
everybody.
stealth?
Yeah, from you, no. So what does everyone do? I'll guys give you a few minutes here to think of a quick plan. I mean, I feel like Ox already knows what he's gonna do with his guys.
Yep.
I think I already know what Biz one at least is doing. Um, but cheers for that. Hmm. Okay.
Also, you
I-
guys can set yourself up on this cliff rock over here where you want. And just
Okay, that's
you can
not
just
too
move people around
far.
if you want. Or how about this? I'll just pull everyone off and then have everyone just put where they want to be on the rock.
Yes.
Only will be 5 feet off. I'll put her right here. Or right here finally.
Yeah, Rosie's gonna be on the edge of the cliff because she's a sniper, so she can stay up there all the time. But okay. Okay, so what's the plan?
I'm obviously we're just gonna charge in.
Okay, yeah, but are you going to a specific place? Are you going to take the middle, the left, or the right? I'm gonna take the left. Focus
I'll
on the spellcaster. I think it was him over here.
Hmm.
All right,
Oh,
I will
could
go
help
towards
with-
the middle then.
I will. I'm gonna set something up in the middle and on the right, I think. Or I can do both on the right if you're gonna take the middle.
Yes.
All right. And I could probably help with the spellcaster as well if you
Take
need it.
out whatever the hell that thing is.
That's my plan.
That is a dire wereboar. So basically a larger wereboar.
Mmm. Maybe I
Yes,
want to
these
fight
are-
that one.
Yes.
A
The majority of these
wereboar.
are all lichens. All lichens.
So don't get bit.
Correct.
That's your
Fine.
Unless you
I'm
want
here
to.
Ox. Don't think about it.
It's fine. I never think about it. Let's go.
Okay. So that if everyone's ready, then we'll go ahead and roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
Ooh, 25.
One.
Ooh. There
Team.
goes your plan.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. That's
All right. So 25 for Tev. 1 for Biz. 15 for Ox.
16, I think.
16 for Ox.
Yes.
Goads. I think Kyrus and George. I'll run both of those guys. And then I think that's really it. Everyone has their own companions, and then Arbites and Lichens. Okay. Kyrus and George will get a +3. They get a 9. Stop it. Stop. No.
Is there any chance that the people sitting on the whale got a short rest?
Well, it doesn't matter because even if you guys did nothing, like you
Well,
still haven't eaten.
Is that about the
Oh,
exhaustion
for short rest? Yeah.
or
You guys,
healing?
you guys would have got a short rest. So if you guys
Okay.
want to heal using
So
short rest
Verkadi's
and get
not
your
at
abilities.
7.
No,
Mm.
but how much is he? How much hit die is he using?
Probably gonna be using like all.
Okay, that's fine.
He'll
That's
probably
fine.
want to get back to full.
That's fine as long as you. Yeah, that's fine. Goats gets a +2. Oh, 21. Dante one. The Arbites got a +2. Oops, that was a 13. 21 does not go in this battle. Lighting get a +3. 22. Of course. Of course. So, sir, currently we have Tav, the Lycans, Ox, Arbites, Kirsten, George, Biz. Oh, I didn't roll for. Oh, she got a 13. Okay. We have Tav, the Lycans, Ox, Godalina, Arbites, Kirsten, George, Biz. Arbites are going before, or sorry, yeah, Arbites are going. No, Goads is going after Arbites, so they're 3.5. Did we want to switch initiatives? Did you want to switch with George and Kira's Biz, or did anyone else want to switch? Do you want to switch with Godalina?
Unfortunate bit is that no matter what, unless I switch with Tab, I can act Lycans. So it's kind of
True, that is Lycans are going before
it's kind of whatever at this point.
Okay.
So
So-
it lets everyone do their stuff right in mind.
We good then on this? Where's Bismuth and where's Bismuth?
Oh, sorry.
And Vertati?
Biz and Biz 2 will go there. And
I forgot
Vertati
George.
will
Where's George at?
also sit up on the side of the rock.
40.
Is Gassan here as well?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, what the hell? I forgot some people.
I know, right? I guess the
my
rest
God.
is here too. Yeah, big rock monster.
Orestes. Oh, I forgot about Orestes.
I kind of forgot about him too.
That would have made the trip a lot longer. Yeah, but regardless, even if at the end of the day, you guys would have taken that point of exhaustion anyways, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, Orestes is here. George, what's George's HP?
I've got it. George, where you at, buddy? George's HP is 60.
Oh God.
Yeah, he
Not a
is.
fighter.
He's just been running the company.
Yeah, he's been doing non-combative tasks. Here we go. What's the HP on this creature?
Rock monster. No check. It is.
Is a desert walker.
That's the wrong one. It's probably not.
That's okay. I'm just gonna
Desert
leave him
Stalker
here.
is 136 points.
136. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Tav and the crew.
Okay, let's start here. Does Wusu have a shot on the magic guy? If he can see him.
He does, but he is technically behind half cover because even though you are up 80 feet on this cliff edge. Oh, are you guys actually down here?
I mean, I could be because I have a carpet, but I don't know if I could take them with me.
I would say you can take one, but the other would be up here, so you'd have to spend a turn to get the other one down, unless yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so both of you down there. Carpet. Forgot about so much stuff.
All good.
Carpets.
In the neighborhood.
Here you go. Oh, come on. Why are you not? Why do you have to be? There you go. There you go. There's your carpet. All right. Yeah, the cliff down is 80 feet. Well, yeah, so 80 feet, and this ship's around 45 feet high. So he basically she can basically see from the head down to the chest. So he technically has half cover. Yeah, but he can't see it. So yeah, regardless, you can't take shots at him. You would just have an increased AC.
Yeah. It has plus 11 to hit, so
Yeah, that should be fine.
yeah. Well, let's try to share 3 shots. So let's see here. First one is a 26.
Yeah, for sure.
Second one is a 19.
Let me see the 19 actually. What the? Why not? Ooh. Sorry, I need to find the stat blocks for these monsters. Thought I had them. Yes, I do. They're just not organized at all. Okay, so there's a were rat thug. He's a thug. Yeah, hits.
Yay. And last one is a nat 20.
Yes, so definitely hits.
Is that's 48 plus 46. That's 38 plus 7 is 59 damage.
59 damage. 3 arrows, right?
Yeah.
59 damage. The first shot goes into the shoulder, stopping him from casting whatever it was. Second one goes near the same area, and then the other one clips his neck, and he is beaten. He is below 25% total HP. He's bleeding out. He's freaking out. And he will use his reaction to move half his movement behind the rock, making him unseeable. But he is nearly dead.
Nice. And I will cast Wall of Light. 60 feet right across here. It
Interesting.
probably will be there because there's a height elevation.
Yeah, it'll be. Are you putting it on those creatures or on top of the ship, or are you putting it in front of them?
On top of the ship, on
Okay,
top
okay.
of
You're trying
the
you're trying to make a
creatures.
wall. Gotcha.
On the creatures.
On the creatures, gotcha. I gotcha.
Are they on the ship or?
They're on the ship. They're on the ship.
Yeah, then right on top of it.
Gotcha. All right. Give me a second. Oh. Nope. Oh. I'll just use Sunbeam. Boom.
Yay.
How long is it?
60 feet.
Okay, that should be 60 feet. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty
Nice.
close.
Perfect. I'm assuming like that, or do you want to
Yeah,
go
that's
farther?
perfect.
Okay.
There.
Boom. Lights. All right.
They need to make a Constitution saving throw of
Perfect.
DC 20.
He's a bunch of were rats, so shouldn't take much for these guys. Were rat. I'm a were rat. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Con +1. Right. So first were rat on the left. Put that on map. +1. 10 fails. That's an 11. And then the other were rat. Oh, that's a D100. 14
Definitely
fails.
made it.
And the cursed demon, no, the cursed hound, has a con of +5. Nope. All of them fail as the light burns and blinds them. So what was the effect of wall light?
They take 23 radiant damage and they're blinded for a minute.
Perfect. So the were rats are nearly dead as the light almost incinerates them. They are pretty much half burnt, suffering third-degree burns, and are blinded as their eyes have been burnt shut. Let's see. The werehound obviously is blinded, but you can still see it maneuvering as if it had blind sight. So it looks like it has blind sight.
Yeah. That's fucking.
But yeah.
Yeah, they can repeat the save at the end of their
Sure.
turn to get out of blindness.
Awesome.
And as my bonus lesson, I'm just gonna cast flight on myself and move 30 feet out.
Cool.
There. 30 feet there. Perfect. Steven is gonna shoot some Eldritch Blast at the cursed demon that is right there.
Sure.
See, he has a plus 2. Where is it? Where is it? Plus 12. Okay. I can just use my own Perfect. Okay, so that's 18 on the first one.
Yep.
Okay, that's 16 on the second,
Mm-hmm.
and 22.
Yep. All hit.
Like, all hit. Perfect. See it +4. Okay. Okay. It's just wait, what? D10s, yes. See, hip hip. 17 plus 8, 12. 29 force damage.
24 is no for that. 25, 29.
29, yeah.
29 creatures below bloodied, almost pretty much beaten at this point. As the Eldritch Blast rip one of its legs off, somehow still is able to keep itself up.
As
A lot
Stephen
of them,
casts war crime on his former rodent kind.
he's about to. You mean genocide? No, it's not genocide. I forgot what the term is called.
Fratricide?
Ratricide, sure.
Retricide, yeah.
That works.
Ratricide, sure.
And Corlox is gonna move up a bit and shoot a crossbow bolt at that one to begin with to see if she can kill it outright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 13 to hit, so I think that misses.
13 misses.
Yeah, and next one. What was it? +10, 19 to hit.
19
That
hits.
hits. And it's 1A +4. Oh, full damage, 12 piercing damage.
Well, piercing damage. It is barely alive. It is definitely beyond beaten. It is barely holding on to this reality.
Oh wait, she has assassinate.
Oh, nice. It's first turn.
Yeah.
Correct.
In the squall, she is against spikes, resist critical hit. Yeah, so then she rolls 1 more damage. That's 7 more. She also gets sneak attack that I don't know where that is on her character sheet. Oh god. It's a lot of stuff now. Bonus action, reaction. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where is yeah, there it is. 5d6. Okay, yeah, it's probably dead.
Yes, yes.
And 14 sneak
Yeah,
attack more.
yeah. So, the second crossbow shot lands right through the upper body, going through it, killing the hound.
Yay!
Hmm.
What did they? Oh god, no, I did something. Is it? Why did I put? Why do I always forget why I put that? Stop here. There it is. Okay. Just have misstep, invisibility, right? Hope person. That doesn't help. Ray of feed. Yeah. Okay. How hard is it to get down from the cliff by just climbing?
It's relatively well. It's easy. You can just jump off. That's the easiest way. But if you're gonna climb, if you don't have a climber's kit already prepared, it's gonna take time to prepare it. Even with just rope, it's still dangerous because it is a sheer. It's not really sheer, but there's not a lot of it's sheer by what I mean of it's pretty much straight, like flat.
Yeah.
So there's not many outcrops sticking out for you to put your feet down. So it's basically, if she has rope, she can tie rope somewhere, or maybe Curious can hold on to it. I don't know. She can climb down it, making a climber's check, but making the climber's check is to make the check to see she doesn't fall or slip. But if she's climbing down, it's half her movement down. It's 80 feet up.
Okay. How much damage are they gonna take if you jump?
It's D6 per 10 feet, so that's 8d6 bludgeoning damage if she falls. Depending where
Okay.
she falls. If she falls from the top, then that's 8d6. But she goes
Okay,
tongue, 20 or whatever, maybe 15, so.
yeah, that's fine. Givy and Lorenzo jump off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You need to get you the action somehow.
Okay.
Don't.
They're both okay. I'll just roll together. They did not like that command. They both take 27 points of bludgeoning as they fall
They're
off.
fine.
They find a bush down there that doesn't really stop their impact, so they take damage.
Both roll their ankles.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm just gonna say that they busted up themselves a little bit, but they can still fight on. The
Yeah, that's
adrenaline's
fine.
kicking in. The adrenaline's kicking in.
And do they have any movement left?
I would say they have half their movement left.
Okay, yeah, then that's gonna
Because
be
now we're just talking about time, how long it would have taken them
Yeah.
to fall.
just gonna move close
Sure.
to the stairs then.
They limp that way.
That
Ouch.
was all of mine.
All right. Before we go to the lichens, Lorenza and Corlux they've been feeling okay since they got to the island, but suddenly both of them feel something take hold of their bodies
What the?
as
No, no, no.
the infection is now going to reveal itself. So the infection is going on a 20. Actually, no, the infection goes after Tav, so they're going to go right after Tav.
Oh, fuck. I totally forgot about that.
Yep, I know. I'll just say 24. All right. So move on to the infection. We'll start off with Lorenza, and Lorenza, for some odd reason, she's hurting from the jump. She's like, I can't believe I did that. I don't know what came over me to jump 80 feet. Um, she's gonna go ahead and she feels something in her body, and she sort of stops and Givy looks around. I was like, "You okay? Did you hurt yourself even more?" She's like, "No. Oh, it's like something like it's like something's exploding, like an organ just exploded." So she's gonna suffer from rack. The infection is going to quickly corrode some of the organs within the creature it's infecting. She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Come on now. Okay. Don't know if that's good enough. Oh, she has pretty high comms. That's +2 at least. So 17.
17. She unfortunately fails.
Damn it.
But you didn't
Oops.
fail by 5, which is good. So she only takes 29 points of acid damage as she can feel her organs corrode from within.
God.
And then we have Corlox. Good old Corlox, who has already died once.
He's used to it.
Jeez. This infection is going to go ahead and force possession over her. I need her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
As she's reloading her hand crossbow, she sort of stops midway and grabs her head as if she has a huge pounding migraine.
Okay, what is a wisdom? Okay, that's +2. So a 9.
She is considered incapacitated as she loses control of her entire body to whatever
Great.
is infecting her.
Oh, that's fun.
So that goes to the lichens. All right, that's it for them.
Yay.
This creature over here is going to go ahead and what is Vosu's passive perception?
Passive perception, it's pretty high, I think.
Okay,
To 19.
19. Behind the rock, or she saw the werethug, become or turn around. But obviously, it's only 6 seconds in between each turn. But she sees something scurry away from the other side. And come on, why are you like this? Why
Been
can't
asked
you
that many times.
just why can't you just be normal? Um, I'm gonna say that a giant rat is seen scurrying on the opposite direction into the water over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna use this cat to represent that.
Oh.
And it jumps into the water. Splash. So Vosu sees that. Move on. These eyes are blinded, so they're going to definitely try to run. So I'm going to roll a d8, see where they run. They might fall off. 2, 1, 2. So this one falls off and dies. The other were rat over here, like, and Steven's like, "Oh, I understand what they're saying. They're in pain." 8 runs straight ahead. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, runs off the ship. Falls to death. And then the hounds have blind sight. Let's go to head and continue by biting and clawing the nearby zeal. Nah, misses, and then the claw will hit for 1d10. And it's a max damage, and this steel mercenary is slaughtered.
Oops.
It's gonna go ahead and use the remaining blind sight to move. How much room does it have? 45, so I use 5 to go over here to the next one. Over here, this one's gonna go ahead and bite. Oops. Bite, yep, both hits, and that is D10, D6. And that will also kill this mercenary. This one's gonna go ahead and continue to move over here. Where rat's gonna finish its movement up to here. And the boar is gonna go ahead and finish its movement up to here. Hound over here. 1 hits. Wow, max. Wow. Okay, this one's also
Oh
dead.
God.
Damn. Okay. This one here is gonna go ahead and make a climb check. His advantage. Will succeed, just barely. Get up there using his movement. 2 hounds up top. Miss on that one, and the other one will hit on 1. 9. This one's half dead. Okay. The boar is gonna go ahead and make a climb with advantage. Also barely gets up. And he'll stay there because that was his action. All right. I go to Ox.
All right. Um. Hmm.
How high are you flying? 80 feet up in the air, I assume, Tev?
Yeah.
Okay. Cute.
Righty. I'm gonna take the carpet down 60. Where am I? Am
No,
I on the ground?
you're like a foot off the ground over here
Fantastic. In
with
that
your carpet.
case,
But
I
Kumal is not
am
on the carpet with you. You had
that's
to
fine.
you had to bring him down, so he's on the ground.
Okay. I am going to I'm just gonna run this way. I'm gonna action dash to end up here. And let's see what I got here. Anything I can do? Probably. Can I see this thing or this
Nope.
thing?
You have to climb the ladder.
Okay. Oh, butts. All right. In that case, I am going to probably do nothing. Um, okay. Yeah. That is all that. Kumal is going to go back up on the carpet. To get closer to bring Narzon down.
Okay.
So that's, and Narzon is just waiting. He's just doing his thing. Got his sword out, ready to go, but can't do anything till he gets on the ground.
Okay. Okay. So fly speed of the carpet?
60.
60. Okay. So at 20 feet, unless you want it, yeah, it can only move, it can't dash. So 60 feet is 20 feet below, unless Kumal or unless Narzan wants to jump on and catch or have Kumal catch him.
Yeah, why not? He's crazy
Okay.
enough.
Athletics checks for both of them.
All right. First one is for Kumal. That is a 19 plus stuff.
Sure, that passes for him.
And Narzon, not nearly as good. Said athletics.
Yep.
10.
10. So unfortunately, Narzan misses like Kumal. Oh, sorry. So Kumal catches. God damn it. Kumal catches Narzan. Um but Narzan actually no, it wouldn't work that way. So no, it would be Kumal to make the check. So Kumal passes. So Kumal's holding onto Narzan right now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, only Kamal had to make the check. Had to catch him. So you make he caught him. All right, cool. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, everybody's gonna fight back. Mercenary over here is going to go ahead and he makes one attack, sorry, and that one hits for he's using one hand or two hands. 3, okay. Minus 6. All right. Intelligence over here. Intelligence is gonna go ahead and use he's gonna make a shot. The hounds. It's got +6. Not 20. So 2d8s. Wow, I'm just rolling max damage like right. So 16.
All the time.
So 20. So this creature is dead, which is great. And then he's gonna go over here. This mercenary is gonna go ahead and make his way. He's gonna go ahead and run 30 to get into combat, and then he's gonna make his single attack. Misses. That's 5. 11 misses. Yeah, wow. Okay. I'll do the other Zeal mercenaries. On the hound hits, and the other hound plus 5, 16 does hit, so both hits. 10. Wow. So 4 and 8. So 4 and 7. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see, 59. 40. Uh, 4. Oh boy. Yeah. There you go. All right. And then the intelligence is gonna go get sneak attack. Actually, no, he's gonna shoot the hound, dire warbird, because that's way more intimidating. +6. 19 will hit the dire warbird. +4, so it's 7 points onto the warbird. Warbird obviously unfazed as he shoots his little hand crossbow, or sorry, his improved arm crossbow. And then we have the Eldritch Warlock over here. Grak makes 2 short sword attacks or the spell casting. He's gonna go ahead and favor. He's gonna do Hexblade's Curse as a bonus action on the Dire War. Let's hex that hex. That's hex. All right, so it deals extra 3. Curse target hit on crits on 1920. All right, and then it's gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast 4 beams. Hilarious. That's a +8 to hit. 11, 21, 18, 15. Two of those hits. So 10, 14, 16, 30 points, 38 points of damage from the Eldritch Blast plus his weapon attacks. Nope, plus more 6, so 36 damage. Dire Warlord is looking beat up a little bit. That's it for him, and then the Dwarf Kunetz. He's gonna go ahead and use his blades. He has 3 blade attacks plus 7. So far, nothing hits. All miss. Perfect. Bonus
Yeah.
action, can't really do it because he didn't hit. So we move on to Godolina. All right. Godolina hasn't sensed anything yet. No one has made awares of the infection, so she's gonna go ahead and fly 30. And fuck it. She's gonna go ahead and on her before she leaves, she's gonna go ahead and give Davis touch to Silver. I'm assuming Silver's willing because it's a friendly. Feathery wings of pure white is given to Silver, giving her 60 feet fly speed with hover, so she can fly and hover and shoot people.
Woo!
Okay.
Go. It's like I know you'll need this. And she's gonna go ahead and fly 30, and that was her action, I believe. Yeah, so she has a bonus action. She's okay, so I don't think I have anything for bonus action. Oh, you know what? I will do a crap, it was a normal spell, so I can't do anything. All right, that's it for Godolina. Curious to George. Curious to tell George to go over here. And Curious is gonna go ahead and drop a rope down, tie it to a rock nearby.
Coward.
Coward. Look, you may call it cowardice, but it's the smarter move and
Where
less
you don't want
brutal.
to take 28
Less
points
brutal.
directly to your legs.
Look, he's thinking like a normal like character in the world. He's not thinking like a video game like we're playing Baldur's Gate 3, okay? So like, I mean D&D, yeah, this is totally doable, but because there's no rules for, limb damage and stuff. But Curious is like, I can't believe they did that. So he's gonna tie a rope. Spend his action doing that. He tied the rope successfully. All right, so now there's a rope over here to climb down. If anyone needs it, we go to the bottom of the order, Biz and company.
Okay, it's gonna be a bit. We'll start with the rogues. It'll be easier. Silver will, I guess, start flying.
Woo!
Silver can you and you.
Silver, it's 60 feet, right?
She has 60 movement with hover,
Okay. She will go 60
which
feet.
I don't think Godolina has hover.
Is this cliff higher than
Oh,
this
so
side
she
of the
has to
ship?
land. I keep forgetting she doesn't have hover, so she has to land on top of the ship.
Okay.
Anyway, what was it?
Is
It's
the
80 feet.
cliff's at 80 feet? Is this also at 80 feet over here? Where the side where Tav is?
No, that is 45 feet up, so that's
So it's down.
35 feet down. Math.
I guess no one's over here. Sneak attack opportunity.
Yeah, 35 feet down.
She'll go from here and she's gonna move. I guess over here down.
Okay. Now she has to drop. Remember, she can't. Oh no, she has hover. I'm sorry. Up to you, Godolina. So she can stay flying.
And then she's gonna shoot at the.
Do you
boar
have
right-
hover on your fly?
Do I?
Yeah. Well, do you?
On my fly, yes, I do. I have hover, I think.
Okay. Okay. Because you can't be hovering if you don't have hover.
I believe it's part of it. Yeah, you can hover, it says.
Okay. Cool.
So she'll.
Tab,
she
do you have
bonus-
hover or do you just have fly?
Yep, during
Okay.
which you can hover.
Okay.
Can she bonus action dash with the spell, or is it just like its own thing?
Oh no, she can bonus action dash. That's fine.
Okay, so she'll fly like all the way, like I guess like to this mast right here.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna shoot at the boar.
Okay.
Where is gun? What's 9 to hit? Okay. This is her Oh shit, it's gonna hit that guy. No, she'll throw her dagger. So it's okay. So, come on. Probably does not hit. It's 14.
14.
So
14 does it. Does it? It's not wearing any armor. He's in his natural orc flesh.
all right, so he needs to make a con save, I believe.
Okay. Con is just +2. So here we go. 20, dirty.
Beats it. Don't worry about it. Then he just takes. I assume the Zeal mercenaries are allies.
Yes, the Zeal mercenaries were part of Alran, the Elf's mercenary crew that Molchat's
So it's
commanding now because you guys didn't want to take Elrond with you, so you're just like fuck him.
okay.
Pretty salty about it.
It's-
We'll see how long his loyalty lasts.
As long as the coin keeps flowing.
There is no coin. He joined.
Oh.
He joined because of Tav, but Tav
Oh.
hasn't really reciprocated that. So
He just has the hots for Tav.
yeah, so
Yeah,
that can only,
so-
that only
Yeah.
lasts so long.
Until
mean-
yeah, Tav's kind of been like, I don't really care.
I mean, he's hot, but my eyes are set on another.
Right, exactly.
Right, but it's the only thing that's keeping him along.
I
Yeah.
just have to go on a date with him. That's fine.
And you never did.
When I-
You never did, and you
Never
got into
did.
the war.
I think I went
Never-
with drinks with him, but he wanted more. So
Oh, that's right. You did go to the bar with him. He wanted more. You said you declined. He's like, of course. But like with most men, rejection doesn't sit well over time.
It's a 28 damage to that 4.
So that die board sounds good. A significant amount of damage. The board takes a good amount of damage. Almost bloodied.
Or is it to this one over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
and then Vicardi's gonna have to start making his way. Down the rope. It's half speed, right?
Yes. Oh no, but he's using the rope, so he can go down his full movement,
Okay.
which is 60
Which is
or 30.
40 feet. So
40 feet. Yeah.
30 feet down, and then he'll bonus action dash another 4. So
Okay, that's fine.
he's 10 feet from the ground. He'll dash again.
Okay.
And go over here. Sorry, there. And then arrest this. Oh boy. Let's see. It's only in sand you can do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, on work, sand, and earth, but not to solid stone.
No, but when he gets down there, he can. But obviously the bridge.
It's
So-
also, I don't know, this thing's gonna climb down a rope.
Is he gonna climb the rope?
I imagine not. I think it might.
Just
Break
throw him. You might just chuck him off. You can take it.
Yeah.
That he makes sense. Just chuck him off.
Buckman, yeah,
Where you're like in the game, like it makes sense for him to just fly himself off.
yeah, he'll just like throw himself off the cliff, I guess.
Okay. He just takes 80-10
Wow.
bludgeoning.
Like tumbles, hits the side.
Slow.
falls.
Wow, it takes 43.
Oh, that's
Oh,
D10s
shit.
though.
Oh, nice. Good call. 29. There you
Okay,
go. That makes sense.
That's of his 156.
Would have been funny if it was still 43.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh, easy
unfortunate.
We're like, wow, all right.
All right. Well, that really make a
then-
difference.
So he falls, and then how much speed would he have after falling?
Half his speed.
I hope he would have had a move in the back. I don't know if he has any speed actually. No, he doesn't.
Rakai's on the rickety bridge. He turns around and rests. Is like, do it. She's like, I haven't seen you run at all. This bridge this bridge may not hold the both of us, my friend. Roar! What'd you say,
Orestes
Orestes?
will hold his action to go across the bridge
Okay, I got you.
until after Vicardi's passed it.
I got you. Okay, I think he can make a running jump. What's his strength?
His strength is 19. So +4.
So he is a large creature, right?
Yes.
So he's at least 16 feet. He has a 19 strength.
19.
With a running start, he could jump 9 feet. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have anything else special.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Eh,
So yeah,
So
wait.
yeah, it's a weighty boy. All right, anything else?
For us, this I don't think so.
Okay.
Does that mean bonus actions? No. So he stays there. Where's Gassan?
Forgot about Gassan, my bad. Okay.
okay.
Gassan. What? Oh. There you go.
Okay. Gassan will go down the road. Like a normal person.
Okay, okay.
And so it's down, and then for him it's gonna be dash dash and dash again as well. Because he has to, yeah, he has to. So maybe on the move. He'll get onto the bridge as well. And then Biz and Biz 2 are gonna start.
Did you make that athletics check a disadvantage, Will, on Kamal? Because he has
No, hang on.
because he has a point of exhaustion, yeah.
Yep. Uh, do. Where the hell is?
Sorry, Ruben. Need to see if he actually caught him.
It would have been a 13.
He did not catch him. So
Okay.
Narzan is currently falling. Okay.
All right, cool.
Good to know.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh well.
Or sorry, it's Kumal's bad.
So
He is a halfling. He's not. I'll blame it on him being a halfling.
He did his
Shorter
best.
arms. He's like, I got this guy. Oh, I forgot I'm a halfling. My arm's not as long.
so Biz 2 will take the control. So Biz 2 will fly out. A bonus action, give himself a fly speed. We'll just give himself a fly speed and swim speed. We're gonna do those. We'll move that. And he is gonna fly out 30 feet to right here. I think, I guess it might be go down.
Yeah, how high is he flying? Or did he go down?
I would I'd have to spend movement to go down, right? So
Yes.
I guess he's at 80 feet.
Okay, still 80 feet? Okay.
How high is this board
45.
right here? 45?
Wait, where?
The big board.
He's 45. The ship is 45 feet
Okay.
above the ground, so it's
All
35
pieces of
feet
it.
below all of you if you're on the cliff.
So then my spell void wouldn't reach if it's 120 feet range.
120 feet range, but you also well, let's see, it's 120 feet. He's 35 feet down, so yeah, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Yeah, because he's almost exactly at 120 feet.
Even if he's a large creature, that's an additional 10 feet, so that's 25 feet down. So yeah, or sorry,
Okay.
45 feet down. Yeah, he still wouldn't. He'd just be out of range. You'd just be out.
That's fine. Biz 2 instead this turn. You know what? We'll move some people. Who's the people that fell?
Narzan.
Narzan.
He's currently 40 feet fell 40 feet.
All right. So you're lucky to get teleported along
Ooh.
with who else needs to be teleported? You know what? Arestus. It'll be easy for you.
There you go.
Twin
sending?
spell, vortex warp. They're both going 90 feet onto the center part of the ship.
I just see Narzan. Oh, The gods love me. Uh,
I sure
okay,
do.
dude.
From below, Ox goes, "The gods don't mean shit."
Don't say that. You're
So,
paladin.
So where are they going? 90 feet over here?
Orestes will go, yeah, here, and then like Kamal, or sorry, Nizam will go, yeah, like the same area.
He
around
go he
this.
can go like way over here. You want to? You want to go over here?
I haven't been a
Uh,
paladin in like 8 seconds.
Yeah, we'll put him like right there, I think. It's good.
Good. Sounds good.
And then
Poof poof.
uh no, yeah, I'll keep Orestes there. Just kind of in the middle of the ship. So that's Simulacrum Biz, and then actual Biz will once again also start flying out. Only has 30 feet as well. But I don't need as much range for what I'm doing. 90 feet right above that bridge I want to do, or like near it.
Okay.
I'm gonna at 8th level cast Summon Aberration.
Wait, what are you summoning?
Is a let me check. I think it's a Beholderkin.
Okay.
Yeah, Beholderkin.
Okay, okay.
I think flavor wise, if you'll let me, it looks like the guy with the brains in the jars from when you first fought Biz.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Sounds good. Oh, there's a
pretty,
rat, dude. Damn, let's
man.
look for that picture. There you go. I'll just use a boulder.
Yeah, that's fine. And then it's going to make 4 attacks, all eye rays, and I think it's gonna start targeting. Let's see. We'll do one on this one and one this one for now.
Okay.
That's it's my attack. Okay, so plus 14. First one's a 17 to hit,
Yeah, definitely.
and then second one is a 32. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So it's gonna take 8 plus 11. So this plus 11. First one takes 12 damage. Second one takes 14. And then if they're still standing, I'll hit them twice.
Yeah, they're both bloodied.
Okay. So that each one gets another blast. Yeah, 28 and 24. So
Yep.
one takes
Hmm.
16, other takes 14.
16, 14. Okay. They are barely alive, each of them, all beaten.
All right. And then big guy is gonna keep moving. Let's see, movement is 30 feet fly. Okay. So he'll move like another 15 feet. He'll move like 10 feet above the ship as well.
Okay.
And then that is, I think, it for me. I guess I should have my bad on that. It's too late now though.
No,
Alright.
you're fine. Okay. Cool. Anything else?
I think that is it.
Yeah, I did forget that when killing cursed demons, they get cursed. So this guy that killed a cursed demon has to roll a percentile. Cursed creature that killed with one final breath or thought, roll a percentile. Okay. That is a 54. Curses. Um, 54 is are hated by all cats. Every cat will hiss and send to sweat bad. Okay, well, that's cool. All right, that's not bad at all. Cool. That's it for Biz. We go to top order. We'll see how much we get through before we have to end things shortly. Tav, what are you doing? Right now, like I said, Corlox is no longer under your control, but you have yet to realize that right now.
Yay.
I will say that Vosu does see Lorenz are hurting, but what's her passive insight?
uh,
19?
insight passive. I have no
Oh,
idea.
she doesn't know. So, you would have to spend an action to insight her. But yep, sorry, continue with your turn.
Okay. Does she see where the rat went in the water?
In this general area, she saw a giant rat
Okay.
jump into here.
Okay. Okay. And she can't do much with that right now. He's just gonna yell, "There's a giant rat jumped in the water. I don't know
Steven,
what it's doing.
Steven's like, hey, I'm not a rat anymore. You know that, right?
You're not in the water.
Oh,
I was
you're
talking about you,
right.
Steven.
There's a giant rat? Not like a weird deformed were rat?
Not what I could see. It
Oh, I
seemed
need to
like a
talk.
just a...
I need to talk to him.
Okay, you do that.
I jump. I'm just kidding.
Uh, then she is just gonna. Where do we have a target that is good to shoot? How far can she shoot? Probably pretty far. 150. Okay. That's too far. And no. She's gonna shoot that curse demon right there. She doesn't like those. Let's see here. The first one is 21 to hit.
Shooting this one.
No, the one that's a bit further away.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah, next one is okay, 17 to hit.
Yep, so hits.
And the last one is oh my brain, 22.
Yep, I'll hit.
Yay, that's 3d8 there.